There is still a lot of gold out there, waiting to be dug out of the ground. With a good gold spot in the back of my head, I'm heading back there early this morning. Maybe too early, because apparently my brain wasn't functioning properly yet. Well, that's gonna be an interesting day. I just got lost twice. I've missed one turnoff already. This is the second spot where I missed another turnoff again, so not sure what that is telling me, but it's gonna be interesting anyway. Alright, we're back on track. We're actually getting ready for another prospecting trip. It's gonna be a longer one in distance and in time, so we really gotta pull out our fingers and get ready. Clint's been working on the ute. Right now he's at work, trying to finish a few jobs as well before we go. And I'll just try and find a few nuggets hopefully today. And then I'll put every single piece of gold that I find today onto the website. So they're gonna be in the online shop, www.outbackgoldfever.com.au. And if you want to tag along on our road trip, jump over to Facebook or Instagram and follow our page. We'll definitely try and put out some reels and photos on those platforms while we're on the road. I have saved today's gold spot for a rainy day. It has produced some really nice and easy gold for us in the past. 3 bits that I picked up within the last 10 minutes here. Quite chunky. And altogether, probably close to a gram. Nice. Beautiful bit out of the cap rock in the worked creek. I'm at the spot where I got several bits of gold. That would be one of my filled-in holes here, quite a deep one. Then there was one there, and one just over there. So quite a productive little spot here. Last time was actually the first time we detected here after the rain. So definitely worthwhile to check those spots again, because you can see how a lot of water would erode the banks here. And that's how it exposed another target that I couldn't hear before. First signal of the day. We'll give it a scrape first, while I'm crossing my fingers that it's not a hot rock. Could also be rubbish, because it has been worked, this area. Well, we moved it already. I'd say it's a hot rock. Hot rock. First one for the day. Yeah, it's magnetic. Highly magnetic. So I'm just swinging low and slow around my previous gold finds here. And the next signal here sounds heaps better, because now I can get a response in normal and in difficult. So I'll keep digging this one. Oh yes, it sounds good. Turn up the volume. Definitely cleared up. Fingers crossed. We're coming onto the heart here. So it should be out now. Come on. We're getting a strong response. I wonder if we can see any gold. Oh yes! It's gold! Nice. Still stuck in the dirt here. Oh. Wow. First one of the day, and I gotta say, actually quite a nice size. That'll go close to 1/2 gram, I'd say. Look at it. Could be a swimming duck. First one for the day. Yay. And like you could hear at the beginning, there wasn't much of a response, but I'm running the machine in normal, then tested in difficult, still had a small or a faint signal, and yeah, just kept on digging. Awesome. So everything I find today, well, any gold find today, will end up on the website, and the money from that will go towards our diesel intake for our trip. It's probably going to cost us $300 to $400 for each refill in diesel, and yeah, there's going to be a few along the way. So that'll help heaps with the fly for scale. That'll probably pay for half a tank, maybe 3/4 of a tank of fuel. It's a start. Plenty of hot rocks around, but this one here is not a hot rock, and I don't think it's gold either, but I'll still dig it. And because it sounds so rubbishy, I'm gonna try the magnet on my pick first. Might pick it up without me having to go through the dirt here. Piece of wire. But yeah, I'll just keep working my way downstream, low and slow, and then I'll come back on the other side and do the same thing again. Hopefully there's going to be a couple more golden targets here. I'm going to say it's rubbish because it wasn't even very deep. It was just sitting, yeah, in this sandy stuff here. Pretty shallow. Hasn't sunken down deep like gold should. But you never know. Okay. Oh! It is gold! No way! There you go. That's why it's worthwhile to double check these things. Definitely sounded like trash, being so shallow in the sand here, not even sunken down to the rock bottom here. But that's another piece of gold. Yay! Almost 1 tank of fuel by now. Good going. I'll put a bit of water in here so they can get a little bit of a pre-wash. It helps to get the dirt off a bit before I put them on the scales, and it makes them look a bit shinier. Something else I forgot, besides from the way how to get here, is I didn't bring any snacks. So I'm not gonna last very long out here. We got up at 5 this morning, Clint went to work while I was driving around looking for the spot. Nice. Looking good in here. Yeah, I'm just lucky that I can park nearby, because if there's a storm coming, which I can hear on the detector already with the interferences, then I can just get out of here quickly. But yeah, we haven't had any significant rain since the beginning of this year, so I'm not expecting anything dramatic. Say it's a hot rock, but I'll make sure, because the previous one I thought it was going to be rubbish, and that turned out to be gold. Something very small. I'll get it out. Oh, what's this? Oh, Bit of aluminium or blasting cap or something. That's part of the game, especially in a worked area like this one here. I'm just glad that there's the occasional piece of gold in between. Oh, flies. Definite signal. I scraped the surface already. Was gonna put my detector over here somewhere. Ah, now I see it. There. It's tin. It's the lid of a tin. At this stage, I would have dug and moved dozens and dozens of hot rocks. But this part of the creek turned out to be littered with deep metal rubbish. Not gold. I continued digging most of the signals though, only because it was so close to where I was finding gold before. Rubbish. Big chunk of tin. Tin. More tin. You can see it's probably my time to wrap this up. But since this one here is such a good spot in the cracks here, I'm assuming this is going to be gold. Might not be gold. Oh, yes! It's gold! Oh, I've dug about 50 targets until now. 50 pieces of tin and other rubbish. First bit of gold again. Yes. You can see the drops are getting bigger. It's probably not going to last long, but yeah, the detector is going crazy. Oh, nice. I'm so glad I got this one. Just in the shallow rock bar here, I'm just on my way back up, digging all these holes for so much tin, you wouldn't believe it. But yeah, there's still gold amongst these. Yeah, the raindrops are a bit stronger now. The EMI I can deal with, but yeah, every single drop making a signal on the coil is definitely not what I can handle. Oh, so muggy. But yeah, at least a few raindrops. We haven't seen that for a little while. Well, I'm very lucky I found a muesli bar in the glove box, but I can't read the expiry date. It's rubbed out. It's a muesli bar. What can go wrong? Yeah, it's not looking too good here, all around me. Oh, now it's raining again. Let's just quickly get this one out. Oh, sounds good, and that's the rain again. I reckon this one might be gold. Oh, I can see it. Nice. Nice piece in the dirt here. Just visible up on the top there. Oh, now this bloody rain again. Beautiful bit. And number 4 for today. Nice. Oh, very good to see. But yeah, the weather is not so good to look at. Keen to contribute more towards our trip, I took the chance in between the showers of rain to continue swinging the metal detector. I was worn out by now, but it does get me excited when I hear another deep target that doesn't come out with the first dig. Oh! Did I see gold? Yes! I did see gold because it's gold! Oh! Very nice. Yeah, that's the first one I'm actually getting up on the slope here. The rest was down in the creek. Another nice little bit. Probably around 0.2 to 0.3 of a gram, I'd say. Nice. So all of these will end up on my website and my online shop. Have a look up there. And also, if you want to get your Christmas presents in, do it now, because the shop will be closed in about a week's time. Unfortunately, I can't go traveling with the whole online shop, and I'll be remote anyway. No post offices nearby, so I'll have to shut it down for 3, maybe 4 weeks. Very faint, but there's something there. It's very compacted and hard as well.
Someone told me recently that it's something very special to have. Gold nuggets they could see being dug out of the ground in the videos.
Oh yes, that'll be another nugget. For sure. That was quite deep, this one. Just heard it. I don't think it's going to be very... Oh, yeah, that is a nice size. Ooh, nice. Check it out. Oh, excuse me. That was a fly. Very nice. I'm glad that the weather is letting me stay out here a little bit longer. Awesome. It's another one for the collection. Definitely looking good in here. Quite a few bits. What is it, 5 or 6? Alright, this is the last target I'm digging. My detector is going flat and I didn't have the camera with me when I dug this one here a few minutes ago. How good is it? It's the best one out of the creek here so far, or from today in general. Very nice bit. And actually in a spot where I detected earlier today, but I came back the other way this time, so... But yeah, I'll dig this one out. Hopefully it's another one. Oh, it's a hot rock. Oh, got plenty of these today. Heaps of them. Well, I'm glad I saved the scully here for a rainy day. And it's literally the case. Some rainy day gold here. How many bits have I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think, if they're not stuck together. There. Nice. 7 it is, by the way. It's hard to even look properly with these flies going crazy at the moment, so I'm gonna pack up, head home. Well, I thought I'd quickly show you the current setup. We're gonna take Clint's ute out on this trip. My Troopy would probably be more comfortable, but unfortunately it's also a little bit more thirsty on fuel than the ute here. This is 1 year older. It was built in 1998, but we are very confident that it's gonna make it there. So Clint's already been having a look under here and modifying stuff. Put an auxiliary battery in here with a switch majigger, but I'll let him explain that. Then we gotta sort out how we're gonna distribute our stuff. And this box here will have to move back a bit so we can put a fridge in the front. And in here we thought this is quite a handy pantry area. So perfect for all our tins and food, and we might even be able to fit our pots and pans and plates in there. So yeah, he's already got 2 spare tires on here, which is handy to have. We're also gonna fill up the water tank underneath it It's got a dual fuel tank as well, so we should get a range of almost 1,000 kilometers in this. And you're lucky to get 800 out of my car. I bought a Starlink Mini, so we should be able to communicate with the outside world as we're driving through all these remote areas. I'm not sure when I'll be able to upload the next video, the next long video, because Facebook is nice and easy, short reels, and I'm not sure how much time I'm gonna have on the road to edit a full-length video. So we'll see about that. But like I said, short little updates, you'll be able to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for that. So now let's just have a closer look at this gold here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of gold. Very nice looking bits. And also I'm very glad that there's quite a few we got on here. That'll help out heaps. So definitely pays out to have a rainy day area. Oh, sorry, yeah. For times like these where you're in the need to find some gold. And yeah, I'm glad that we haven't changed this spot yet. So it is good to go somewhere where you know you're going to find some gold. Those areas are getting rarer, of course, but yeah, I'm glad to come back with such a good result anyway. All right, I'm just gonna put them all on there. Yes, 2.17, just over 2 grams. Nice. Yeah, that worked out all right, definitely. Very cool. And I think if I was to go back there, I could definitely dig more targets in that creek. But yeah, in between there was just one piece of tin after the other. The rubbish outnumbered the gold today. But nothing to complain about, because 2 grams here are definitely gonna help us out. Yeah, thanks for tagging along again, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. Stay safe out there. We'll see you next time.